My people, make I tell you one small story. And make I tell you this thing where we say it go melt your heart completely. You see, this life, sometimes it's not about how hard work you be, but how heartless the system can be sometimes. Imagine you come to a new country to serve them. You're there able to help people, to help others. And that same country now turns around to say, pack your bag, go and leave. This is the reality of Mrs. Taiwo Fayemi, a Nigerian mother of 9 who woke up one morning in Canada to the kind of heartbreak no family will ever deserve. And please, this is heartbreaking. If you drive past a house that very morning, I swear I tell you this thing, my brother, my sister. In fact, you know if you miss her, because chairs just line up like farewell party say that they do for her. But you go able to say maybe they won't eat jollof fries. But this one, be celebration at all. Teachers, friends, neighbors, all gathered together in front of her house. The faces of the people will be say they for that place. It is very, very heavy. It is hard. People are not happy. You will see the ewuro in their eye. In fact, clothes were flying inside the house straight into suitcases. And children were asking their mother answer that their mother would not and cannot even give. Like, Mom, why are we packing? One of them asked. But how do you tell a child that Canada say we don't belong here anymore? What's my word? Anymore. Meaning they've been there before. How do you tell a child that kind of statement, that kind of word? Taiwo never thought these days would ever come. She said it even herself. I never ever dreamt this day would come. But reality, no, they knock door, coco like this before it go enter. No, reality will just come, go. You will be surprised. This woman has been living in Canada for 3 good years, working as a personal support worker. Every single time, this woman served the elderly Canadian ones with love. You sabi that kind of people, People will say they get that kind of heart. They're small in frame, but big responsibility, bam, 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 like this. And this woman get that heart of gold. Now, what happened to this woman? Why did they have to leave Canada? The Fayemi family came from Nigeria after a political violence that tore their family apart. Her husband, Mr. Afeez Fayemi, was a local politician in one of these opposition party, which is the PDP in Nigeria. Just one day like that, this man got kidnapped back home in Nigeria. And, those kind of kidnappers, boom, they packed this man, they shoot, gone. They couldn't even see their father again. But as at that point in time, this man was in their hand. But one way or the other, he escaped them. That was when the family who are on vacation in America, they now heard about this. And the mother, Mrs. Fayemi, said, no, we're not going back to Nigeria now because Nigeria is not safe for us. As their husband, their father has been kidnapped and for whatever reason, escaped the den. And they said, no, we're not going back. If they cannot take our father, if they cannot take my husband, there's possibility that they will come back for them when they reach Nigeria to kidnap them. So they decided to stay back in America. But America doesn't just give Aduro like that. So the only option that they have then was for them to cross to Canada through the land border. They manage themselves. They waka. They enter Canada. That route where we said that they pass enter those days before Canada block them. You understand? When they enter that place, that was when they now go chop Aduro. They put all their finger for computer like this. They microwave their hand for inside computer. They scan their hand like this. So all the fingers again inside Canadian computer. That time now, the Canadian Immigration Authority, they now ask Mrs. Fayemi to bring a lot of documents, at least evidences, more could see. Oyinbo people, they believe in paper, not be for man, not be talk. But Mrs. Fayemi said no, that we're not prepared for this. Not be to say we'll come obodo Igbo come chop Aduro. Now condition, now make crayfish, make it bend. That's the reason why we come here to seek for asylum. Please, we were not even prepared for any document. We don't get anything. But Canadian authorities said, you know what? No document, no stay for Canada. That was what they told them. Miss Fayemi looked up, looked down. She didn't know what to do. The 9 kids, they're with her. But all these 9 kids, 6 of them, they are her biological children. 3 of them was adopted. But even among the 3, one of them was seriously sick that even she needs a kind of transplant as we speak now. So, but Canadian authority, they don't give a hoot about it. They still said the 9 of them have to leave Canada. They don't care. Then Mrs. Fayemi now, through the help of lawyer, they're now filing another application on humanitarian ground. But already the decision came in before the result of the humanitarian that they have to leave back to Nigeria. So the law is the law. If the humanitarian appeal came in before the deportation letter, definitely they will allow them to stay and for them to listen, for them to go through the cases. But as it is right now, the 9 of them have to leave. Now, this part will make you weak. One of Taiwo's daughter, Amirat, was diagnosed with acute leukemia, a deadly blood cancer. She is in and out of the hospital in Ontario. The doctor said her hope might only be a bone marrow donation, and that is going to be from her family. But guess what? The same government that knows this still ordered the whole family to be deported back to Nigeria. One of the elder daughters, that is Billy Keys, broke down in tears, was crying, yobo, 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 yobo. And she said, that one of us had to stay to save her life. But they are not allowing anyone to stay behind. We all have to leave. We all have to go. We all have to leave Canada. Hospitals even stopped covering their treatment as we speak now because they have to pay it themselves. And you know the cash for cancer care is very, very expensive. Imagine that. Now, a postgraduate law student from York University, Nico, now tried to help them one way or the other. She filed emergency requests to IRCC and even CBSA to pause the deportation, begging them to listen before it's too late. But bureaucracy moved slow, and this family's time ran out fast. Nico said it straight. If they deport these siblings, Amira's chances of survival drop almost zero. That is the one in the hospital that need that treatment. She said, let that sink in. Zero. Taiwo and their family, during their 3 years in Ontario, Taiwo worked, paid taxes, and served our community very, very well. She finished school as a PSW, got a job, and even volunteered in the local homes around her place there. The neighbors even loved our family very, very well. And that's the reason why they all came out in mass, to say goodbye to them. They said the Fayemis are the kind of immigrant who makes Canada better, not those ones who do mago-mago thing. But the system say no, because our file didn't fit the paperwork pattern. And according to the latest update, CBSA still insists we have a legal obligation to remove inadmissible person in Canada. Humanitarian application doesn't stop deportation until it's been approved. So, bureaucracy wins, humanity loses. You see, my people, for this abroad, this story now warning bell, kokolo, 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 kokolo to all of us. Sometimes we think Western systems are all fair and perfect, but if your story no fits their form, they will treat your pain like expired milk. Today, Taiwo is packing her life into suitcases, not because she broke any law, but because her proof of pain wasn't strong kakaraka enough for Canadian Immigration Authority. You work, you serve, you pay taxes, but one missing paper can erase all your effort in that country. It's like planting mango tree for 5 good years, only for the owner of the land to say, uproot it and move and leave this place. This place is not yours. 5 years. So mango, uproot it. Can you imagine that? So, when you see news about immigrants crying at airport, don't scroll past it. Behind every suitcase, there's a story. Behind every mother's broken dream, there's a story. A child unfinished treatment, a failure caught short. To Mrs. Fayemi and her children, we see you, eh? And we will hear your cry, and we pray your story touches the right heart in time before they will carry Banga come, carry you go Nigeria. Because in this world of nowadays, sometimes the system forget that people are more than paperwork. This is African Black Gold TV, where we tell stories the world often ignores. Like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss the real gist. Join our WhatsApp group where Africans at home and abroad connect, learn, and lift each other's up. Till I see you guys in the next video, please subscribe.